Do you have a 401k retirement account? If you do, unfortunately, I have some bad news, but if you stick around for the next 60 seconds, I'm going to share the massive opportunity and some good news. Now, I'm so concerned about the 401k retirement accounts because these folks can't afford to take 10 to 20% haircuts on their retirement savings towards the end of their runway, right? We only have so much time here on this planet. And for folks who have saved up a nest egg and are now taking 10, 20% haircuts, like many people reported last year, they're not going to be able to make it. And so let's get right down to it, folks. We just confirmed the worst year for bonds last year, but that crash continued into this year, making this the worst crash in history for the US bond market. Now, Wall Street is going to put you in a 60-40 portfolio where 40% of that portfolio is made up of bonds. Now, the 60-40 portfolio just had its third worst year ever last year. So that started to, take a hit. But when you look at the broader equities markets, they have just started to correct. So if Americans lost $6 trillion worth of wealth last year, when we just started to see real estate cool off, we just started to see equities start to correct, and we had our worst year for bonds ever, just think of how much worse this could be for the 401k retirement accounts. This is why I'm so worried. But the massive opportunity that all investors have right now, whether you have a 401k retirement account, whether it's self-directed, or if you're like myself and you basically control all of your investments outside of any 401k, what we have right now is an opportunity to get into the suppressed assets before they take off. So I'm dropping a video and it's going to be on my YouTube. It's titled 401k Chaos Before XRP Moons. And essentially, the premise of the video is the good news is that we have an opportunity right now to reallocate your portfolio towards precious metals for savings, more conservative play. But then if we want to lean into a little bit of risk, we could actually invest in cryptocurrency as well. You can also get exposure to real estate right now. It's going to be an incredible time to buy up assets as they depreciate and as they go down because of the interest rate hikes that we've had from Jerome Powell. He basically rug pulled the US economy, and the lagging asset class of equities market and real estate don't quite get that yet. Main Street doesn't realize it either because the mainstream news is telling everybody it's happy, slappy, good old days, and there's nothing to be worried about. But for those of you who understand what's happening right now, this is the worst crash in history, and the traditional 401k portfolios are getting wrecked right now. And I don't want to see you lose. And here's the deal. I'm not here to be your financial advisor, but get tapped in with our channel because we're talking about strategies. We're talking about every single asset class. And for me right now, the opportunities have been in saving precious metals, saving liquid capital, i.e. cash, so that I can buy more of these assets when we see this correction. And then I've been leaning into private equity and real estate. Okay, this is where the real money's made at. And when we move into the real estate asset class, we have to have a real program for interest rates at 7, 8% for your average mortgage rate right now. It's a different real estate market. So as we see every single asset class real estate, it is time to adjust your portfolio. I'm not here to be your financial advisor, but I want you to have the questions and be equipped to ask your financial advisor or your money manager why the heck he has you in the positions that he has you in. Let's protect your wealth. If you want more information, make sure you subscribe, get tapped in with us, and my website is also linked up down below, zachrector.com. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.